Hi everyone, I'm Nate, the Outlaw Duelist. Thank you for watching me today. I have a very special upload today. It's going to be a blog, I guess that's what you call it. I'm just going to be talking about the YDS in TULSA, Oklahoma. TULSA? Forgive me if I'm saying it wrong. I will be doing another deck upload probably, today or tomorrow. I still have to find some more cards for it, but I just might use proxies. I hope that's okay. So, without any further ado, keep watching. Well, hello everybody. This is my station. This is where the magic happens. This is where I do all my content loading and filming. Now, as you can see, I have kind of an outdated computer. It's a ThinkPad. I mean, it works good, and I like it, but I just need something with, more RAM and probably better video quality, which I will be upgrading eventually. So I have my decks, my coffee. Gotta have my coffee in the morning, and this contraption. Now, me and my uncle, we spent about a good hour just building it. It's a beast, but it works. It was better than what I had before. Speaking of that, I want to apologize if you've seen my deck profile with my Cosmos. I was using kind of just a rigged up thing, and I don't know, the camera was weird. But yeah, this should be a lot better. I can adjust this to anywhere I want. I got my power cord, and yeah. I mean, tell me what you think. It's a nice little setup. I'm especially proud of that. Maybe I'll do a little video on that, how I built it, but I want to upgrade to one of them tripod things. Just seems lighter, and I want to be able to take it to my local card shop and maybe do some filming there if they'll let me. But yeah, there is my workstation. That's where I make my magic happen. Hi everybody. Today is my very first blog. I'm going to be talking about the UDS in TULSA, Oklahoma. I think I got it right this time. We're going to be looking at the top 32 decks that, were there. But first I want to talk a little bit about the new meta that's coming up. Everyone's asking me about it. Everybody's wondering, like, is it going to change? I think so. I think we're going to be seeing a lot more competitive decks that, just came out of nowhere. I mean, Spirals came out. We got Luna Lights. Altergeist is back. Shadal invoked. No, that's a thing. We also have, Heroes as well. And, Burning Abyss. Now, Burning Abyss has always been a good deck, but I think with the new format coming up in April, I think that it's actually going to get a lot better. We also have some Infernoids too. I'm actually looking into building the deck. If you have any suggestions, please let me know. I'm thinking about going with the Dark World version, just because, you can DD Crow your opponent. They have non-targeting effects, and it's just a fun deck to play. Plus, you can also run virus cards in there. So, sounds like it would be a pretty fun deck to build. Now, my brother played it for a while. I played it against him, and it's pretty hard to beat if, once they get going. So, without any further ado, here's the deck profiles. Now we have Spiral being the biggest presence there with 31%. Now there were 10 Spiral decks in the top 32, with a lot of variants. We got danger spirals, we have scrap spirals, we have just pierce spirals, and I think we're going to be seeing a lot more of them in the future. I think that they are, well, still are a really good deck to play, and with the addition of souls and, well, being able to make Appaloosa, I think that it is going to be one really good deck. And let's see, what else do we have here? We have Lunalights. 4 Lunalights in the top 32. Also multiple variants. We have Lunalight Zodiac Firefist. Ooh, that sounds spicy. We also have Utopic Lunalight, Danger Lunalight, and it looks like just pure Lunalights. Huh. Now I'm guessing that there are probably Orcus that were thrown in there. So, I mean, Lunalights have been good. They are a really good OTK deck if you know what you're doing with them. And, I mean, you can also throw in like any invoked engine, which I heard some people are doing now. Well, at my locals anyways. We also have Altergeist. Wow. Altergeist taking up 13% as well. Now, if you're like me, you're not a big fan of Altergeist. I mean, they are a good deck. They are trap based and pretty hard to get over once they start making their plays. You can run Twin Twisters, Cosmic Cyclones. Royal Decree also stops the deck. But yeah, if they're pretty much a going first deck once they get their board set up, I mean, it's going to be hard to beat. Let's see, what else do we have here? 3 Solomon Great decks. So Solomon Great took 9.5%. Wow. I mean, they are one of the best budget decks out there. And I think with Signet Mining being reprinted in the upcoming sets, I think that more people are going to start playing them. And come on, there's Cyverse. Cyverse has got a lot of support out there. And with Lady Debug now back, I think they're actually going to be really good again. I mean, yeah, we got Gazelle to 1. And Mergistalio is banned. So, I mean, they can still play Dante. They can still play Levier. They can still play a lot. There's a lot of rank 3s out there that are actually really good. We got Breaksword. So, I mean, the possibilities are endless with the deck. And they are really consistent. So I'm expecting a lot of great things from them as well. Also, Shadal Invoked taking up 9.5% as well. So there were 3 Shadal Invoked players that made the top 32. I've played against a few of them at my locals and online. And once they get running, they are pretty hard to stop. I mean, they can be slowed down a lot though with, well, personally I use Dark Law because rips card out of their hand and it banishes their monsters when they're sent to the graveyard instead. So that's always a good way to slow them down. We also have True King Dino with 2 players, huh? So True King Dino took 6% of the top 32, and they are still very good. I mean, you get their boss monster out on the board, Ultimate Conductor, and yeah, he's pretty hard to, I mean, you can attack over him. There are a lot of monsters that can just wipe them out. And then with his effect to flip all monsters face down, you got to have a target for that. So I don't know. I'm expecting some more true kings in the future. Oh my god. Mystic Mine. There are 2 players that topped with Mystic Mine. Now, no offense to you. I mean, I'm sure you love the deck and you will fight to keep it alive, but Mystic Mine has got to go. I mean, it's just... Oh man, I don't want to call any players out on it. I mean, they're playing it, so they think it's a good deck. But honestly, I think that Mystic Mine needs to get cut to 1. And let's see, what else do we have here? We have 2 hero decks. So heroes took up 6% as well. Heroes are making a comeback. They got a lot of new support. They can do a lot of different things. So I think that we are going to be seeing a lot more hero decks in the future. Now, at my locals, there are a lot of people that play heroes, and that's kind of the reason why I threw Sunrise into my extra deck as one of my super poly targets, just because I don't want them to make him first. And, well, let's face it, they are really consistent as well. And we got an Infernoid deck. That's interesting. Now, like I stated before, I want to build Infernoids. I think that they're going to be a fun deck to play. I think that they're going to be... I don't think they'll be tier 1, but tier 2 maybe. A good rogue deck to play, because they do have a lot of disruptions and they do have a lot of possibilities. I mean, you can run the viruses in there, stop your opponent from playing Yu-Gi-Oh! For a little bit anyways, while you get your board set up. And you can also use Dark World with them, so then you can just tribute your opponent's monsters, DD Crow their graveyard for free. We also have Rockets. Now the Rocket Dragon Link is, well, it's currently undefeated, 8-0. Perfect. Congratulations. I'm not a big fan of them, but hey, who am I to judge? They're doing really good, and I expect that they'll do a lot better, especially if they get more support. Yeah, that's it for the UDS. There was another YCS this past weekend. I wasn't able to attend it because I was, well, at home. I did go to my locals though. I took my Cosmo deck there, and I tried to put up a fight. I went against Invoked Mech Knights, which, man, with Cross Sheep, that deck is just gonna explode. And speaking of which, I'm gonna talk a little bit about, well, potential cards that we can use in the future. Sorry, I had to pause and take a drink of my coffee. What I want to talk about now are potential tech updates. Potential cards that we can use in the future to probably slow some more decks down. At YCS, they did a little tech update. Some of the players are using Galactic Spiral Dragon. Now that'll be good in Blue Eyes, or, well, any way to spam out some rank 8s. I mean, like Rockets. You can bring out number 38, Hope Harbinger, and you can even send it to the you can even send Galactic Dragon to the graveyard with Dragon Ravine. So, I mean, it sounds like it would be a pretty good card to use. Forbidden Chalice, I agree. Forbidden Chalice is a good way to deal with Apollousia, especially if you have a lot of cards that you want to use and you don't really have a lot of spending money, like, so you don't want to like invest in infinite impermanence, or if you don't have an Apollousia. Plus, with the new Shaddoll invoked engine, I think Forbidden Chalice will be seeing a lot of play, especially since you can negate El Shaddoll Winda and just set up your board without any hesitation or any real disruptions with that. Dark Ruler No More, another good card to have. I have one currently. I plan on picking up 2 more and just signing them in. Dark Ruler No More is kind of like Forbidden Chalice, but it targets all your opponent's monsters. So if you can bait out one of their negations and then just activate Dark Ruler No More, it will help you out tremendously, especially being able to play over, Shaddolls, Invoked. If you can just bait out the Borreload Savage Dragon, and then, I mean, it'll help out a lot. Nibiru. Now, Nibiru is also a good card. The only thing that really is the downside of it is that it can be negated. It is only an effect, so as soon as they bring out Apollousia, I mean, you can try to use it, but I don't think it'll work. Currently, I am actually thinking about using Sphere Mode, just because Sphere Mode doesn't activate. It's kind of like a Kaiju, but you get attribute 3 your opponent's monsters, so could come in handy. But I still think Nibiru is going to be seeing a lot of play, and I mean, it's at like 10 right now, 10 apiece, so pick yours up while you can. Also, DD Crows. Now, DD Crows have always been in my side deck. I've always thought that they were, well, pretty good disruption, pretty good hand trap, especially against spirals. And Shaddolls. And, well, any deck that's really graveyard based. So, pick them up as soon as you can, because they are a really good hand trap to use. I've also been using Fog Blades, and I've been fixing my deck up with my Cosmos. I'm actually thinking about tossing Phantom Knight version in there. Maybe 3 Fog Blades, Silent Boots, Ancient Cloak. But yeah, I think that it will be a good deck to use. Also, I think that dimensional barriers are going to go up, especially with the new format coming out and artifacts. So pick them up as soon as you can. Now, I wanted to take some time and say thank you to everybody for subscribing to my channel, commenting, liking my videos. I do plan on putting more out there. I just haven't had time, really. We're in the process of fixing up the house, so then we can move to, well, Florida. But anyways, thank you for your time. I will see you next time. I'm out. Thanks for watching. Now abuse that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Till next time, I'm out.